So my first paying gig out of college was in a working reggae band, and had a great time, a lot of fun. But I had never played reggae before, so I had some things to learn. And initially, I was approached with the element of the skank. Skank meant something quite different to me, so I had to inquire about what that term meant. But skank can mean bop or chock, or there's a lot of different terms for it depending on where you come from. Basically what the skank is it's the unique pattern in reggae music where we have a 4/4 measure, or a 4/4 pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put the emphasis on the 2 and the 4 of that 4/4 pattern. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the clinical definition of it, and it's and I wouldn't take it any farther than a clinical definition, because reggae is a really nuanced and finessed kind of a feel. So you need time to do it and to experience different ways of approaching it in order to make it work and really work soulfully. Now, what makes it a little more difficult is when you're by yourself, when you don't have a rhythm section, when you are the rhythm section, when you're everything. Because I had a fair amount of reggae-based material in my existing solo sets, and I needed a way to perform those songs on my own. So for me, it wasn't a huge deal to keep the rhythm in my head, but I needed to fill a lot of space. So my version of the skank is slightly more busy than it would be if I had drums, bass, and other instrumentalists behind me. So there's no set way I do this, but if I had a drum, a rhythm section behind me, I'd probably be doing something like, because the rhythm behind me would be taking up the 1 and the 3 in the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. So when I'm by myself, though, I'm a little bit more percussive because I'm trying to... Alright, sorry, the phone died. Anyway, so the point really is that you're creating a groove, so you're having to combine kind of percussive elements with melodic elements. So whereas you'd play one way with a band, by yourself you might be adding a little more, and you have to kind of find a balance between adding too many things and being too busy, and filling the space that you want to fill. So that's just my approach to the solo skank, and it's actually pretty fun. I would say 4 or 5 pieces of music that draw from reggae influences. So it's nice to be able to pull them off by myself, and it's kind of unusual to be doing that by yourself. So it's a good study. It's always good to learn alternative rhythms and to do them really well. And if you do end up playing reggae, it's a study in and unto itself. So that is day 52 of the 100-Day Project. Appreciate you checking it out. And if you have any ideas on grabbing the reggae skank and taking it in a direction all your own, I'd love to hear about it. So drop me a line. I will see you tomorrow for day 53. Farewell.